The one thing that we decided, there would be no prerequisite other than the student wanted to try one more time.
We give them a second, third, fourth, as many chances as we can to get them to, I would say, really see their own worth. We want to show them that what they do in a positive way, we really reinforce that.
In coming to the Pima Vocational Program, there was a lot of emphasis on being able to take these young people who were homeless, transitioning out of detention, were head of households. Some of them were new teen parents that were living on their own, and generally very poor academics, not their ability, but their performance. The average performance level is 5th grade in math and 6th grade in reading when they come to us.
This is just to review what we did Monday and Tuesday, okay? They have heard that so many things, and one of those things is you're not going to be able to finish high school. You're not going to be able to achieve a high school diploma. You're not going to be able to succeed. You're not going to be able to move on or to move forward. And what they have proved to those comments or to those people, it's the contrary.
I always dreamed about this day, like graduating, but like when I was like in middle school, like teachers were like, yeah, you're going to graduate. I never actually like thought I would make it to see the day of like graduating. So like I always like blew it out of proportion, like no, I'm not going to graduate.
They can do it, whereas before their self-esteem was so low because everyone was telling them they couldn't. And I think that's another aspect of the school that's so amazing. I mean, you will never hear a teacher say to a student, you can't do this, or, oh, you're not cut out to graduate. Every student we see has potential and is unique, and we wouldn't want it any other way.
I believe anyone can conquer fear by doing the things he fears to do, provided he keeps on doing them until he gets a record of successful experience behind him.
Let's give it a what a thought.
They just needed a channel. They needed a flicker of hope that even though they'd been in 4 or 5 different programs, this was a new one. This was not going to be a judgmental program about how their past had brought them to this point. It was really about, well, how are you going to move from here to the future? And we're here. We're the coaches. You're going to do it, but we're here.
When I first started high school, I had a lot of issues and problems. Wasn't the greatest student ever. And then when I started at Pima Vocational, the school changed my attitude towards school and just helped me really focus on it and focus on graduating and helped me become successful.
I was planning on just getting a GED, and I was planning on that for a while, and then that's when I found Pima Vocational, and it kind of changed, and I was really glad I found it. It was like finding a gold mine.
The water level is the same water level here as it is in that pump station. So once they get that pump down, then this will start going down. Okay.
The vocational piece is really big. That's one of our unique traits as a school. We really want them to get those skills quickly so they can get a job and then eventually find a career that they're really interested in.
You gonna try to get me out now? Yeah. All right, we'll see.
100% attendance for Maya Hernandez!
We've had a number of teachers that are good teachers. You have to be great to be with us, with Pima Vocational. You have to come in new every day and because the students coming in new every day. And we don't know what they're coming from in terms of their background. Sometimes they come to school at great cost to themselves. And so you have to have teachers that are so positive, but realistic.
Trading in the markets with different currencies, money. I taught very high level AP type of students who are great, but I think all of my life's work has been to prepare me to teach here and to work here with these kinds of kids. I couldn't teach anywhere else after being here, and I couldn't work with any other types of kids after working with these kids.
How are you, sunshine? Good to see you, honey. Good morning, sweetheart. How are you? Good morning.
These people at PVHS care about me. They want to see me do good in life, not like drop out. They know I'm like almost there to the finish line.
The students that graduate from PVHS have gone on to do tremendous things. The first and foremost thing that they are able to do is sustain a job, which they normally aren't able to do before because they didn't have the skills to be able to sustain a job. Many of them go on to Pima College and then the U of A, so we see them being contributors to Pima County.
I say it was like one of the best schools I ever went to. Like, they pushed me. I got my diploma from it.